My name is Jerry Glochet Jr. I am Chief of Staff for the Executive Office of the Tribal Chairwoman of White Mountain Apache Tribe. And I apologize, it's 10:09. We got the late start. I was actually on the rooftop with Sun Devil Stadium in the background, but it got so hot, the phone got hot. And anyway, I tried to do what I could, but without further ado, let's welcome the Honorable Chairwoman Gwendena Lee-Gatewood of White Mountain Apache Tribe.
Hey, good
Hey,
morning.
Chairwoman.
How
Looks
are
like
you?
you're all calm, cool, collective here, and I'm all hot and sweaty. Woo. All right. Well, we started, so it's good to have you. October 9 today. I don't know. It feels like about 90 something here. What is it out there, you think?
My son told me it was 60 earlier. The
Nice.
clouds
Nice.
are moving in and it feels like it's gonna snow, but
Really?
yeah, it's cold.
It's a big difference out this way. Okay, well, we got a lot here to cover. There's a lot of good things. Any announcements that you want to start out with?
Yes, this painting next to me was made by Reba Serrano. She's a teacher, I believe, at Cradleboard Elementary, and she's also an Arizona Ranger. So I just wanted to say thank you. She recently lost her husband, and painting is a form of how she deals with the loss. It's a therapy for her, and this was a photo that I had posted a while back in my hat, and she wanted to paint it, and she gave it to me, and I just wanted to tell her thank you. You're in our thoughts and prayers, Reba. Thank you for taking your own time to teach our children uh, all the different subjects that they learn. And thank you for what you do. And thank you for this beautiful painting. I just wanted to show everybody. So that's one of the announcements. And I also want to give my condolence to the Joy T. Pierce family in Sholo. Joy T. Pierce has been a longtime family friend of ours. And he and his wife, I remember, took me, my mom and dad, my sister and brother to St. George so that I could be sealed to my parents many years ago. And he's always helped the family. My brothers worked for him. He's always been a friend of the Apache people. So his burial is today, and our thoughts and prayers to the Pierce family. And he he was a very, very outstanding man, pillar of strength and faith. And I also want to wish a happy birthday to Taryn Colwell out in Abilene, Texas. And congrats to Ava Joe. She's going to be baptized here this, I believe, on Monday. She's a member of Team Chaos out in Texas, a young girls softball team, and they've been winning championships, and they're a traveling softball team. And just want to wish them well, and a happy early birthday to again to Taryn. And today, folks, Sunrise is having their ski pass season ticket sale. Go get your photos, get all that situated. It'll be today from 9 to 4, I believe, up at Sunrise. You do need to be there in person for the photos. And I believe the ski lift will be operating so that you can take a look at all the changing leaves. It's going to be a beautiful day up there. So if you can go up there and take a look. And then we'd like to show you a video. Also, yesterday I went to the cross country meet for Alchese. They host it once a year. And in the midst of a very, very busy day, I was very grateful to go and take a look and interview assistant coach, and just the overall scenery. A lot of different people from different schools were there, the moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, and it was almost like the tribal fair, considering how a lot of people were there. But if we could show that video now of the cross country meet. Here's the girls running through their first lap.
You gotta move your arms. You got this. Woohoo!
There's some more Alchese girls right here, as you can see. Dragon through right there. Good ball, girls. A lot of good runners here today from all over the Invitational, I believe. More runners. Here's the Donato and Alchise coming through.
Yeah, I'm Rick Sanchez. I'm assistant coach with the Alce Falcon cross country. We've got a pretty good girls team. We've got numerous girls. So we have both teams. Cross country have teams of 7. And so we've got 14 girls. So we have both teams. The boys, we have 8 boys. And they're okay. They're coming around. But the girls are getting pretty good. The boys are, it's a much more competitive race. We should see some really great stuff today. Snowflake has an incredible runner. He's going to try to break the course record, which is 17:39, and he says he's going to break it. So there he is back there, and we're looking forward for a nice thing. I want to thank all you guys for helping with the water, with the fruit, everything that you've done. We appreciate it so much. It's so nice when the community jumps in like that. You guys are wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Will there be any more invitationals, or is this the only one?
We only go once a year.
Once a year. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
That is assistant coach Rick Sanchez. The head coach is busy right now, and the race is still going. And varsity is coming up later on this afternoon. But congratulations to the Alchise cross-country runners, JV, varsity. Great job. So the runners did an outstanding job, and of course Alchise High School and their hosting the invitational was great. So a great opportunity for those kids. And I know the vice chairman also gave out recognitions over there, florals, I believe, for the senior runners. So great job, and congratulations to all the winners out there. And Johnson Stea, all the way from South Carolina Bay, thank you for tuning in to the show. And if Jerry is back on, we also would like to do a condolence and a memorial recognition of Chesley Wilson Sr., an honorable veteran from Bylis, Arizona. Jerry?
Yes, so Chesley, I got to know, he actually camped out in my front yard. He and Louis Lorenzo and Louis' son one time. It was an honor and privilege to host Chesley. And I've got to know him through singing at various ceremonies and such. And according to Louis, he had been in recovery and had changed his life around. Devoted a lot of his adult elderly years to the youth, giving back to culture and traditions. And he was known for making Apache violins. So all around, just a good guy that is sad for San Carlos to lose a elder, and Apache country to lose a elder. He was in a movie. He was actually a movie star, The Reverend. 12 Years a Slave, Buffalo Soldiers with Danny Glover, River of Gold, Rio de Oro is a Mexican movie, I guess, Skinwalkers with Wes Studi and Adam Beach, South of Heaven, West of Hell with Dwight Yoakam. And so he's been in some major movie production. So condolences to San Carlos Apache tribe and the Wilson family. His son Steve asked Chairwoman to just put a little thing there. Also, Chairwoman, we lost elder of our own. One of the ones that started early at Fort Apache Timber Company, Chuck Ivins. Can I pass the ball to you on that one, Chairwoman?
Yes, Chuck Ivins, Sawyer for Fort Apache Timber Company. He started when he was 17, 18 years old, and has done a lot for Fort Apache Timber Company, which is now Wamatco. As a sawyer, he had to have a keen eye to the logs that were coming into the area and to know what was going to sell for the tribe and what wouldn't. So we're very grateful to him. We went out to his home this week and did a retiree presentation with Gary Moore, the general manager of Wamatco, and we just want to wish him a happy retirement. His family was there, so proud of him. A very hard working man, and raising his family on the sawmill dollar. And I am also a beneficiary of being raised on the sawmill dollar with my late dad. So his work with the sawmill resonated with me because I remember all of the things that my dad taught all of us about lumber grading, dry kiln, green chain pulling, sawing logs, and how to read marks on a board, all of those things. And Chuck comes from that time period when the bell or the horn would sound and it would signify a lunch break. And the men of that era, from what everyone has indicated, work started at 8, but they were already there at 6 o'clock ready to go. And that's a testament to who they are, ready for work, showing up early, doing their job, and doing what they can to put the tribe on the map. So we want to recognize Chuck for all of his work, and here's some footage for you to view. So let's take a look.
For Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck, Chuck, yes.
We might not have that. I know we have one of lavender, but
oh, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, Chairwoman, that's good on all of these announcements here. Again, if you just chimed in, I'm kind of ASU out here with the bandana and the shirt. I was actually up on the rooftop on the 8th floor. In the background was Sun Devil Stadium and where they play basketball. I forgot the name of the arena, Wells Fargo Arena. Anyway, wow, good morning from Switzerland. Nita Sue Williams. All right, thank you for tuning in. So Chairwoman, yeah, yesterday was my birthday, and it was good that we had a little luncheon on Thursday. You granted me leave for yesterday, and so I, even though I was on leave, a lot of messages, way too much on the phone, but we tried to take care of everything there. And so I was able to go to the state fair. Chairwoman, oh, hey, look at that. I didn't know you were going to use that. All right. Woo. I like the artwork. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I went to the state fair, and one thing I wanted for my birthday was turkey legs. And so anyway, it's been years since I gone to the state fair, and I actually took about 4 photos or so. So we can check that out right now. Oh yeah. The before of that awesome turkey leg there, and after, look at that, boy. And I was right there in front of the largest Ferris wheel there. Man, I got right under that, and the background there on the bottom corner is Arizona State Fair, and it closes on October 30. And so if you get a chance, take the little ones out there. It was good. I went in at noon, right when they opened, and not as big crowd, but it was a good long line that went in, and we all wore masks. And then once we got spread out, it was all manageable. So anyway, I got this there, yabba dabba dabba do, and also got this over there at the state fair. I was really happy about that. So and then the capper was the game last night. Congratulations, Arizona State. Woohoo! Yabba dabba doo, and they won. They're still in first place in the Pac-12 South, and they won 28-10 over Stanford last night. And so, all in all, a fabulous birthday. All right, back to you, Chairwoman.
Great. I apologize. My screen, I don't know what's up with the internet. That's why I misquoted earlier. So my apologies. But I'm grateful for Jerry and all that he does for the office, and very grateful and humbled for the employees that do work for the tribe, and we work with other state, local, national governments. So it's been a busy week. Today is another busy day also for all of you. And we've got people from Switzerland watching the show. So thank you so much for tuning in. And also Pat Reeves from Missouri. I'm very humbled and honored to bring you the show. It's just, stuff from back home, and news that we give and provide to you, and updates. And we were supposed to show you photos and an actual demonstration of heaters that will be given out on October 11 through the low income home energy assistance program. Those applications will be ready October 11, which will be Monday, at the planning department. So you need to have your documents in, your photo ID, your current light bill, or something that shows what you pay for your energy needs. So any social security cards, you have to be income eligible, a good contact number. You'll need to see Rosie Eliando, and you'll be getting one of 2 heaters to help you with your energy needs during the cold weather months. I know some people don't have opportunities to get wood for their wood stove, and sometimes they have to plug in a heater, and that's another way to get heat to heat their homes. So it's something that is available to you. And Lanita, thank you for watching the show. Cedar Creek, it's that humble little mountain right there, and all the community there. And I'm sure your family misses you too. So thank you for watching. And the October 11 o liya bitsaga o heater tara idido les lanatsos akuj idineom kiji daos ye ke izaho iti on social security cards de dihin dilto h on neon natsos dilto becuzihi ko the question na nai dilli daos on the abekij or dido leshibiwa planning department yuchirigaho ayet yetara idido lesla dini a low income home energy assistance program ila Rosie Eliando ita naishwasho edawa akune o ebenich o dido leshibiwa as no stain sa hat el chiji karari kata awa jo heater or nadeshti. So everybody started do less. And Jerry, another thing is today is the Miss Indian Arizona pageant. So good luck to all the contestants. I know we have contestants from Tohono O'odham, Navajo Nation, Gila River, San Carlos, and Salt River Pima. So that pageant is tonight, and I believe they have sent out links on how you can watch.
Okay. All right, Chairwoman, that's so wonderful that we're going to have like 300 heaters available, but you got to apply for it. Remember, we still have this coronavirus, so wear the mask. And when you come over to planning department, I think all the doors are locked, so be patient and wear your mask. Be protected. Out at CiviQ, you can get the applications from Ora Henry or Donna Cooley at District 1 office. And so very, very lucky for those of you to get a free heater like that. It's good. It's a nice quality heater. So way to go, LIHEAP and planning department. Way to go. All right. Chairwoman, yes, you mentioned the Queen pageant for Miss Indian Arizona tonight. What could have been Miss White Mountain Apache Queen pageant as well, but due to circumstances, again, for the second time, we had to reschedule. And so we will let the public know as to when the Miss White Mountain Apache pageant will be. We're going back to the drawing board this week. And so last year was so super awesome, virtual. And guess what, people? It's going to be awesome again. All right, Chairwoman.
Yeah, we're looking forward to bringing you an outstanding program, and it's going to be great. And there's some footage in there that I'm excited for you to see, and deals with our culture, and it deals with who we are as Apache people, and it also deals with our women, our Apache women, the strength that they convey. They're matriarchs of the home, and they are the carriers of a lot of knowledge, traditional wisdom, and bringing children into the world. Generations upon generations of our people have been born, you know, through our women, and creating families with the men, the husbands, and it still moves forward to this day. So we're very honored and humbled to bring you the show, and we keep working on that facet of excellent production.
Yes, it's in production. That video you talked about, I just can't wait either to see it. I was there when we shot it, and I want to see it. Oh my gosh! But people, you do not want to miss it, guaranteed. Okay, so keep your ears, eyes open as to the announcement of the Queen pageant, Miss White Mountain Apache Queen pageant. It'll be coming up very soon. All right. Well, Chairwoman, this Monday, also on the 11th, you mentioned the 11th Monday, another major event for tribal supervisors that spearhead our departments and programs for White Mountain Apache Tribe. We have a very important supervisors meeting on Monday. I'll pass the ball to you.
We have a supervisors meeting, and we will be having a presentation from Amatulik, and Amatulik will be providing information to our supervisors how to apply for grants, what to look for in grant writing, how to write a grant. And we're doing this so that our supervisors can also contribute to all of the available funding out there to help the White Mountain Apache Tribe. Yes, we receive the ARPA funding. Yes, we receive CARES Act funding, but that funding will not last for forever. So one of the ways to help offset costs and to maximize our resources is to apply for these available grants out there. So this course, this seminar, presentation, what have you, come Monday, will be aimed at that. And I believe at the same time, Carlos Valadez, our emergency planning department with Emergency Operations Center, will be also hosting a class on incident command or first aid, how to respond to those types of situations. So all of that will be worked out. If a supervisor needs to be over there, please have someone from your department be represented at the supervisors meeting. But it is intended for the supervisors. If for any event the supervisor cannot attend, please make sure that they have sent someone who can listen in and be proactive in that presentation. So.
All right, Chairwoman. Well, it's time for a couple of videos here. As we all should know, the residents of White Mountain Apache Tribe, there's been some important construction work taking place right at Post Office Canyon. And it's the Post Office Canyon Bridge. And so we were able to meet and greet the project manager of Baniki or Baniki, I think Baniki Construction. And so, Chairwoman, would you enlighten all of us more about that and the clip that we will see?
Baniki Construction, we wanted to recognize them as a thank you for bridging partnerships. And our goal, just as it has always been, you've been there, Jerry, when Chairman has awarded a contractor or some business that has come to the reservation, and just saying thank you on behalf of the Apache people. And that's what has happened. State Route 73, that Post Office Canyon Bridge, is a major point that handles a lot of transportation, whether it's be for business, tribal members, people traveling from the valley, an alternate route, people that work at the hospital, the schools. It's a heavy source of transportation. And Banachie Construction has done an outstanding job in the repair work. And the last bridge, and you'll see it in the footage, is very old, and so they had to do their maintenance work there. So very grateful. And on behalf of the White Mountain Apache people, to Banachie Construction, thank you for all that you have done, and bridging the gap, bridging partnerships. You know, thinking of a bridge, you're making something easier to have access to. You're bridging the gap. You're forging your bridge. You're building relationships, business relationships founded on mutual respect, founded on friendship, founded on the principle of our prior leader, Chairman Lupi, you know, the late Chairman Reno Johnson, all the prior leaders before. They've had to travel elsewhere or meet people coming to the reservation to say thank you and to show their gratitude. This is the same thing that is happening here in the footage. Let's take a look.
Yeah, my name is George Lane Roberts. I'm the project manager and business development manager with J. Banachie Construction. We're based out of Phoenix, formed in 1991. Specialty in airport structures and all sorts of civil projects around the state of Arizona. Big day today. We're putting the finishing touches on Post Office Canyon Bridge. This was a unique project. It was a bridge built in the early 70s, a single span bridge. So the steel's very thick and deep. It's about 9 foot deep to develop the strength to span 170 foot long span length. And the reason this project was so unique, typically with a bridge, you can shut the highway below the bridge. If it's over a river, you can work off barges. Well, this bridge, we couldn't work from the canyon below. So everything was built from the top down. So it was a very unique project, 100% tie off in terms of fall protection. The crew did a fantastic job staying safe. We decked the bridge with an engineered wood safety system to contain all the demolition debris and also serve as a work platform for the crews. And started construction the last week of March, and now about 6 months later we're finishing up ahead of schedule. So exciting. It was a pleasure to work with the White Mountain Apache tribe, the community here, and I think it was a success for everyone. No incidents, no safety incidents, no pedestrian vehicle incidents, and it was great. It was fantastic working with Herbert and Taro. Unbelievable partnership. You know, Herbert, I really appreciate the support.
Thank you, George.
And
it was good working with you. You know, you took care of our people here, the traffic, and even the employees over here, the labor that you provided for us, for the Apache people. So it was good. It was good. All the way around, yeah. Good project.
It was a fantastic job, and I wish we could build more. You know, I wish we could build more together. It's been a great partnership. So thank you.
Thank you very much. And this does a lot for transportation for our people heading north and south on a daily basis, but not only our tribal members, but those who work at the hospital, the schools, the different facilities here. So thank you so much for all the work and the partnership and the mutual respect and the friendship and business relationship. It goes further than just, you know, working with Taro. You're working with tribal members. You're extending that olive branch out to all the people that commute using Highway 73, whether it's people from the valley who come through here and use this roadway. So thank you very much. It speaks volumes for Banachie Construction and your testament of hard work and doing excellent work. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Chairwoman. I appreciate that. It's our honor.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Outstanding. So George Lane Roberts, PE, and he's the project manager for Post Office Canyon Bridge. All right, so very awesome. Good work, Chairwoman. Also, we have another good video here, and I'll pass the ball to you to introduce
Go
all of
ahead
this.
and introduce it, Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were invited kind of randomly. It was just like, if you guys can do this, can you make this happen? And one of those kind of things. And it happened. It worked out. And you're going to see an awesome video here. It is of Alvis Lavender Sr. from Whiskey Flats. And his wife had contacted, or with her sister, you, Chairwoman, and they ask if there can be some kind of a recognition for his efforts with all those powerful years working at Fort Apache Timber Company, and then also with White Mountain Apache Timber Company, WAMATCO. And so we did it. We were able to, everything aligned just right, and it worked out for us. And so we were able to get a plaque and a blanket, and then the time frame, there was a council meeting on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, it worked out. So we rushed over to the Lavender residence, and we will see what happens. So basically, you mentioned it earlier, Chairwoman, I too am a product of being under that FATCO dollar that you talk about. You know, my dad worked there for many years as well, and started from high school and finished later on. So now he cannot hear all that well, but he's been writing numbers all these times, shipping department. But anyway, so FATCO is awesome. Chairwoman?
I think all that time, there was probably more than 300 employees that worked at FATCO at one time.
Yes.
And bringing in the logs, they were well known throughout all the forest industries, wood industry products, and a testament to the leadership of the late Hal Butler, the leadership of the former leaders from before, and all the tribal members, and just working hard every day, raising a family on the sawmill dollar. And my dad served on the FATCO board, and he worked for Reed Head Lumber Company for a good portion of his life in Sholo, and also went and helped consult with San Carlos Apache tribe. And I remember sawdust trickling into my room, and I would play the flute, and my brothers and sisters didn't like me playing the flute. They were said I was too loud. But I remember the sawdust just coming in because the mill was just right there. So these men, these women represent the heart of the Apache people, and making the bread and butter of the tribe of yesteryear. And now it's WAMATCO, and an outstanding gentleman who also raised his family on the sawmill dollar. We'll take the look at the footage now. And congratulations on your retirement. Ashonk, ahehe, just no hana isiko now ya, nichigasha bezai dilo, nde bichon dio, tislikaisan inde ebe, the tehabiji dislak, ahehe. So
the video will be starting with you. There's 2 videos. And so please show the first video, and then before we show the second, put us back on. I want to introduce the second video. Okay, so here's video 1.
Fat coals and it up tell that over Mac coal, yeah. Besohlan Ayla, Itahijos Ditla, Desan, Nada Iziko, but Chigasha is that I did to Lesibiwa. Tiko Nohana Iziko and Yai. Aja on Sayo, but cannot zera. Handy a corn ye on nighty. No hin, chicken tea, Ayata, de Yada ya, did you on a belsto. Everyone who has Jean. A shorter talano here that put it. Thank you for welcoming us into your home. We're truly grateful to be here. And it's a momentous occasion. Retire. We celebrate their achievements. The wahano laila. Zifika san in de da wada santiu. Na kedanzi. Dichio. How nada iziklashin isha. Bichigashin dan des das me. Oh, na sosia ada isla. Na iziki bitanya and ye or na izik. How na di nimani ta'i. Danishta'i. Tanishta'i. Dichio. Ebe no hasin ziola. Thank you so much for everything you have done. It's truly a testament of the hard work that went into raising Elvis to be the man that he is today, who loves God first and foremost, who loves family, and God gave us all a family so that we could be one united family. And then he gave us Elvis so that he could help us at Fatco and now Wamatco. All those years of sawing trees, he had to have a keen eye to know what would sell and what wouldn't, what would make money for the tribe and what wouldn't, and to give his guidance to the management on what was needed so that he could have the knowledge and all the tools necessary to make Fatco the success that it was and is. Now that it's Wamatco, he's hanging up his hard hat, and I saw the hard hat out there. Elvis Lavender Sr.
Hey, all right.
Timber Company, in appreciation for your many years of service and dedication to the White Mountain Apache tribe. Jodado Nina no hanaiziko no ya shona talanza fikaisan inde pa naiziko no ya tirichi October 6th CBG. Niche present the Schlet Nantan Gwendena Lee-Gatewood. Thank you. Yes. And the Pendleton Indito chick because that I saw got some trees on there, and we give this to you in honor. And I'll go ahead and wrap it around you because that's what we do out of respect. Thank you.
All right, that was well done. Yes, congratulations, Alvis, Lavender Senior, and the entire Lavender family, extended relations. We're very proud of you. Your daughter, Synergy, is so proud of you as well. So I was wanting to preface all of you that to keep an eye on his expression. And I got mixed up. I thought it was in the second video, but it was on this video. His $1 million smile, you know, right when he saw the plaque and he knew it, it was almost like getting some goosebumps there. So I apologize. I meant I thought it was this second or this video from you. But anyway, we'll now hear in this second video from Alvis. And so he makes reference to having some long hair and anyway, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
I just want to thank you and thank the tribe. I want to thank the tribe that in return, you know, it was Fatco and Matco is the one that was taking care of me, and I honored them and I thanked them for giving me or hiring me to work for them to support my family and other things that really helped me out in my life. You know, I really appreciate it. You know, I remember when I first got hired back in 1974, 4, I believe. Just right out of high school, and Hal Butler was the manager then, and I went to Fatco applying for a job, and I looked like a hippie. I had long hair. Yeah. And
Told you to get a haircut?
and I talked with Hal Butler. So I went to apply for a job. And he looked at me and said, I don't know. Maybe if you cut your hair. I went home. My brother Elvin's over there. So I told him, cut all of my hair off. He's like, what? I said, yeah, just cut it all off. Gave me a haircut. Gave me a haircut. Went back the next day to general manager, and he was like, "Wow, you're a changed man. What position do you want?" Maybe I did help in return, but it was Fatco that helped me. So I appreciate it, and I thank you for Fatco and Matco, and I just thank them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
All right. So yes, Synergy, you are welcome.
Yes.
I love your name, Synergy. I never knew anyone named Synergy before. Cool name. And yeah, the smile, you're correct, Dora Cato, is absolutely priceless. I think it's all worth it. We get so caught up with things going on. Sometimes you just got to slow down and just let things align and work out. And it all did. And why? That $1 million smile says it all. So Chairwoman, way to go. Thank you. You got any comments on that?
Just seeing the smile on his face, sharing that occasion with his family, Gary Moore being available. And I have to mention that the guys at Wamatco all pitched in out of their own pocket to give him a cash not prize, but like a present. And I think that serves as a mark of friendship, mutual respect, and wishing him well on his retirement and whatever he will do with his family, the time spent. Jerry, like you said, you're moving through life at a fast pace, wanting to do this and that and doing whatever, but in the respect of looking at all of it, time is so precious. And time with family, time with friends, time at your job to help move things along, it helps you define yourself as you're moving along to become the person you're meant to be. And Elvis is a person that defines hard work, that defines that sawmill ethic of working day in and day out for our Apache families so that we could have a meal, so that we could have things that we enjoy. And very humbled and honored for his work and all of the men who have ever worked there and the women who have done their part to help make what that is today. And we're making some progress, and we're doing great, and very humbled and honored by that.
Very good. All right. So well put. Last week we were not able to have our program. The chairwoman had some things to do, and we thought maybe just take a break. And so we did that. So it's good to be back again and sharing stuff like this, that we, sometimes maybe take for granted. And so Alvis smile just says it all, that all those years of putting into labor and stress and worry to protect and help his family, a little thank you or recognition like this just goes a long way. So congratulations to the Lavender family. Chairwoman, speaking of last week, you also had an important conversation with Congressman of Arizona, District 1, I believe, Tom O'Halloran. What was going on with that particular discussion, that conversation?
That was right in the middle of our photo shoot footage that we were doing. Took the call, and he is busy advocating for the White Mountain Apache people, especially with our water rights. Wanted to check in to see how things were going, and to let us know that his advocacy is still there, and wishing the Apache people well, and just doing the check-in to say, hey, I'm here, and just wanting to know how White Mountain Apache is doing. So it was a great phone call, and he wants to reconnect at a later date because he had to go. They were going into caucus, and DC is a different world than anywhere else. So that will be that. And then I have an opportunity to sit down with Senator Kelly here in the next coming days. So I'm looking forward to that.
Good. Well, thank you for advocating for us, the people, White Mountain Apache tribe, all of our resources, the future. So it's very important work. Coming up not too long from now, Veterans Day weekend in November, San Carlos Apache tribe are having their annual tribal fair and rodeo. And so we were recently invited to have a basketball scrimmage. Those things are pretty fun. So we hope to have a game on Friday. And then I think on Thursday, November 11, on actual Veterans Day, we're having a Apache Alliance Summit hosted by San Carlos Apache tribe. And so we're looking forward to that. And Chairman Rambler asked for some sponsorship. And so like a brother or sister, cousin, we helped out with the sponsorship, and in return we get to have 2 golf teams. One golf team contains or has 4 players, and so we got 2 teams, so we need 8 players. And I have Alonzo Tenejith from Wamatco. You remember he talked to us on that? And yeah, he's probably one of the best players on the mountain here. TJ Henry, Blake Loopy, Terry Hill, and Waylon Truax. And I still might have to check my phone yet, but if you're interested in playing golf for Team White Mountain Apache tribe, come by, see me tomorrow. On Monday. Give me a call or get with me somehow, and we'll try to get you on the team here.
Yeah.
All right.
Even non-tribal members have been on the teams before, prior. So if you're from the White Mountains, or if you're watching from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're semi-pro and you want to join the team, go ahead. We're Jerry will take the notes and try to schedule. We have a limited slot number members, so we're doing what we can. We have another second team that we're willing to enter. So
okay. And I think one of them was our tire department manager. He wanted to play so bad 2 years ago, and we were just too late. So Charles might be interested in playing this year. So I'll be checking my phone messages. So that's up ahead, and it's kind of good. Our numbers, COVID-19, it's going down. Correct, Chairwoman?
yes.
Okay, so things are getting better. Keep, wearing these things here. I got this at the state fair yesterday. and so they work. They're very awesome, and get those vaccines. If you are just not wanting to have vaccine, that's okay. That's understandable. Read the chairwoman's article. I wrote my personal experience from my parents. They did not want to get the vaccine, but they got the option, the alternative monoclonal antibodies treatment. Maybe that might work for you. Please protect yourself. All family just want to protect you. And I'm talking about the elders, by the way. All right, Chairwoman. Well, that's about all I have. Is there anything else that you can think of before we do the final footage and the closing prayer?
I'm just seeing people drive by. I think there's a yard sale over there. And
Oh,
so,
Arnold's house, maybe.
yeah. But just please mask up. I know there's varying opinions on masks, but they truly do help. Wash your hands. Be mindful if you're coughing or if you're sick. Don't be out and about. Um, just be aware of your surroundings and make sure that you have the ability to wash your hands if you're out and about. Wear a mask, especially around the elderly. Even though you may feel fine, elderly are just like infants now. They need a little more extra care, and they
Yes.
need to be protected.
Yes.
You're real careful with the baby, and you don't want anyone to touch your baby. You're very careful on taking them outdoors, whatever. Same applies to elderly. They are our wisdom keepers. We cherish them. They have so much knowledge and so much history. They're the ones in the not so distant past who lived in wiki-ups, slept on a dirt floor, what have you. And we need to take care of them, and we need to do that by doing our part. And I know sometimes people feel, gosh, you're just taking it too far. But when it comes to helping them stay healthy, that's worth it. So,
It's worth it. It
yeah,
is. Keep doing it, Chairwoman. Keep doing
yeah,
it.
it doesn't take much to just put on a mask and wash your hands. That is just the most simplest things that you could do versus struggling to breathe, struggling and wondering if you're going to make it through. You don't want that, especially for the elderly. You want them to enjoy family, to enjoy their time as retirees, what have you. So watch out for them and take care of them because they took care of us. How many of you
Right.
have been raised by grandma and grandpa, or grandma and grandpa raised your children or your grandchildren? My mom and dad never complained, but they have done their share. They're now in another place, a good place, but they've done their part, and we owe it to them to do our part.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so even just wearing that mask helps to not spread the common cold or the
Right.
flu,
Yeah.
So,
And get your
so
flu shots. Flu
we'll
shots
get
are
your flu shots.
being administered right now. Get your booster. It's your choice. I realize that. We realize that. That's the beauty of living in the United States. You get to have your choice, but we also have been raised to respect the flag, to respect one another, and those great American principles that are also Apache principles of respecting one another. That defines the heart of who we are. So we need to keep that going, and just look out for one another. And Jerry, I also want to wish a happy early birthday to Liam and Ava out in Texas. They're two wonderful kids, and their mom, Taryn. They have birthdays coming up and a baptism. So happy
Okay.
birthday and congratulations to all of you out there in Texas, and to all of our military family. There's an Ivans family that's flying to South Korea as we speak, and they serve in the military. So all of you military out there, salada na nasi'i ahyehe ashok dino handa no hida no ristoki United States tashin dihi Aku bitara ro in Ohio no henastiki don't zayo ba kenan sila. No he no hits aya di o da count on don't ski. Daro nina salada nan li in this dot di o. Jurawa senai chao a hehe.
Way to go. All right. So that will wind down this program here. And so a lot of good information today. And I wish we had that Sun Devil Stadium in the background. It was all set. Oh, and then the last moment I literally pulled the plug and come back. Also, Chairwoman, I want to just wish Gladys Bencomo, our friend, her family are having
Oh
a tough
yes.
time. So people, let's pray for one another. And if you can, remember the Kinney family from McNary. Okay, they are our true dear friends, and they're always praying for other people. Maybe us people now can pray for them. They do need it, and so just good friends, good people there. The Kinney family from McNary, Arizona. Chairwoman, so next week, Arizona State, they got Utah, and we're in first place, and might be getting close to going to top 10 in the rankings here. So very excitable. I at least for me, I'm excited. Okay. Hey, we got that, like a teaser, if you will, for this pageant. We talked about the pageant that's coming up, and we did a video shoot. You brought that up. We got a teaser now for the conclusion. But before we show that, any other announcements you have or anything you want, closing thoughts before we do shoot that and closing prayer?
No, just remind everyone to be careful. And if you get a chance today or tomorrow, head on up to Sunrise, take a look at
Oh,
the
yeah.
fall leaves. And they're doing their ski passes, photos, and the paperwork this weekend. So come on up, take a look at the fall leaves, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Okay, supervisors, big meeting on Monday. So let's all do what we can to make life better for White Mountain Apache Tribe. Big meeting on Monday, supervisors meeting. All right, then. Well, you want to introduce this, or how do you want to do this last part?
Um,
Or should I?
this gentleman, he has a true love for Apache history. He has a passion for how Apaches dressed back in the day, and he still cherishes it. He embraces it, and he knows the culture, he knows the language, he knows the songs, he knows the storytelling, and he's an actor. And he has put the tribe on the map. He has traveled to Europe. He has traveled to different places to take part in movies. And now I understand, because of our photo shoot and footages that we did with the production team, he's now getting interviews with the local newspaper, and that's great. And that's another addition to his already outstanding resume. He has a beautiful wife, outstanding children, and the reason why that happened was sometimes whatever I do or anyone does, people are like, why are they doing that? What does that have to do with today? You know, our children need to know how we dressed back in the day, how it was back in the day. They need to know history. They need to know where they come from, just like we were taught, how we were taught about the crown dancers, the sunrise dance, the songs, how to respect animals, how to know that water is the giver of life. All of these things have a history to it. And our people also have a history. And the children need to know how, the wiki up, the foundation of a home, the center of a home where all the memories are made, how we dressed and talked, all of those things are so important. And our children, the young ones, they're going to be carrying that on. And this gentleman lives that, and truly have mad respect for what he does. And this
Yeah.
is a little clipping for
Yeah.
that.
So, Chairwoman, before we do that, I'm here at ASU, and sometimes, I seen this yesterday. I saw it yesterday. I went to one of the buildings and I saw someone, different tribe, I guess, and they were asked, "How do you say hello in your language?" And it was kind of sad they didn't know, and so White Mountain Apache people, do what you can to learn what you can, and don't be afraid to share, what you know, and be proud of who you are. You have a good history behind you, and so you came from somewhere, from some fierce warrior, and great culture, great history, lots of good things in it. Songs, dance, just lots of stuff. So be proud of it, okay?
Yeah.
And I hope you never will say, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Don't be one of that. Okay, just do what you can, and everything will be all right. Okay, so here we go, the conclusion, and it's a very, very short clip, but we're proud of it.
Hey, Nanton, Lee-Gatewood. Now, I'll go tell no questions, tell no one a good cut. I'm not haking, and I had see, I hate, and not a show.
All right, cool. That's the teaser. You guys just wait until Miss White Mountain Apache Queen pageant, what you are going to see. Wow. All right, Chairwoman, if you don't mind, did you have anyone in mind to do the prayer? If not, I suggest maybe you today.
Okay, no, I didn't have anyone, so
Okay.
we'll go ahead and go in prayer. Um, we have many things to be grateful for and many things to pray for, but we're always so grateful to our Creator. So we'll go now in prayer. And at this time, Jerry is showing his caramel apple. He's blessed with the caramel apple. So, all right. Our dear Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for this day. We're thankful for the beautiful blessings Thou has given us, the beautiful language, culture, heritage that Thou has given us. We are so honored and humbled to bring the news of home to everyone who watches our show. Please bless everyone today, guide and comfort them in their needs. Bless those who have lost a loved one. And bless the White Mountain Apache people and bless the people of this earth, all of your children. That today we have a good day. That today we spend time with our families and friends and continue to pray for one another and just do what Thou would have us do in being disciples. And we ask for all the children to be blessed, that they may have the desire to learn and grow and learn of their history. History is so important, and it identifies who we are as a people. And again, we ask for forgiveness for our trespasses and our weaknesses, that we may continue to build and become stronger individually and collectively. We ask for these things in the name of Thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. All right. We'll see you next weekend.
Greg
All right.
Tober, thank you for watching the show. And to California, those Arcadia Apaches, keep that mascot going, because it's truly an iconic mascot. I know people have varying opinions, but it just keeps the name alive, and it keeps us alive in other people's minds. So that's a good way to see it. And there's probably some Apaches going to school there who are a little bit more confident, who are a little bit more like, yes, I'm Apache. Inde, word of the day, Apache, Inde. So you can say Inde.
In
And
there.
yeah, Inde. So and how to say hi, hello, or how's it going? Dagote.
I'll put
Dagote.
that.
So thank you for watching the show and have a wonderful Saturday.